Hi everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next fit tip. Today I'm talking about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are a wonderful energy source, the number one energy source, and they're really vital to have in every day's diet. I know a lot of people are trying to lose weight, so they cut their carbs, but in my experiences, the people who restrict their carbs too low and then increase their carbs later on tend to gain the weight and then some that they had lost. So the best way to go about eating a solid diet is to have a balance of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins every day. Now, carbs are not as dense as fats like we had talked about last week. So 1 gram of carbohydrates is only 4 calories, whereas a gram of fat has 9. A gram of protein also has 4. So I have a ton of good healthy carbs that you can alternate every day so you can mix it up. So eating healthy doesn't have to be bland and boring. Most of the serving sizes for carbohydrates are about a half a cup. So I only have a quarter cup here, but a half a cup is pretty standard for rice, quinoa, oatmeal, that kind of thing. For oats, you measure it dry, but for everything else, I would measure it cooked. I'm going to just go through all the carbohydrate sources that I have here. The first one I have are rice cakes. Rice cakes, these are just low sodium, lightly salted. These are only about 30 calories a piece, so these are super easy to have with you in a snack between, breakfast and lunch. I have Ezekiel bread. So I personally don't eat bread, but this is the kind of bread that I would eat. Ezekiel bread is a sprouted grain, so it doesn't have the flour or the sugar that a lot of other breads do. Ezekiel also makes a cereal, so Ezekiel cereal. I have, this is creamy rice. It's like a hot cereal. So there's also cream of white rice. This is cream of brown rice, and I found this at Whole Foods. This is by Bob's Red Mill. I have Wassa crisps, which are just little crisp bread. They're whole grain, and you can also get these like rye. Each one of these is only 45 calories, so they're good with a little bit of peanut butter. I have some brown rice pasta. So pasta, again, if you're going to have, there's quinoa pasta, brown rice pasta, whole wheat pasta. Again, just watch your serving sizes. I have corn tortillas, sweet potato or yam, same idea. These are lower on the glycemic index than a regular potato. I cook them just the same. I like to bake these and make sweet potato fries. We have some quinoa. I'm sure some of you are familiar with quinoa, but it's cooked very similar to rice, and it's got a nutty flavor, and it's actually a wonderful source of protein. You can make this sweet, so sometimes I'll add some berries to it and have it for breakfast instead of oatmeal. That brings me to oatmeal. This is quick oats. This is the fast quick oats, a little bit more processed than the rolled oats, the thicker oats. But there's also steel cut oatmeal, which takes a lot longer to cook. So this would be cooked on the stove for about 45 minutes. My mom likes to eat this kind of oatmeal, but to me, it takes a little bit too long. I've had this in my cupboard for quite a while. There's oat bran, which is another hot cereal. Now, just because oatmeal and oat bran is known as a breakfast food, you could have these any time of the day. We have grits, and also brown rice. So this is boil in a bag. This is really convenient and clean. So you just put the bag in boiling hot water, and it takes 10 minutes to cook. So all it is just brown rice. So this is brown rice boiled in a bag. And if you like chips, this is the chip that I would recommend. It's a sweet potato chips, and all it is just sweet potatoes, sunflower oil, and sea salt. So they're pretty good. And I also have fruit. So fruit is also a carbohydrate. So even though fruit is lower in calories, it should still be counted toward your carbohydrate daily intake. Too much sugar and in the fruit can prevent weight loss. So I have an apple and a banana. These make great post-workout snacks. So there you have it. There's a bunch of different healthy carbohydrate sources that you can incorporate into your regular diet. They're perfect for energy. You need your strength when trying to gain some muscle. So this is Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women. Keep living the fit life.